Reggie the Germ is back, y'all. Just like the MLB 2021 baseball season is here. Use it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Keep those applauses coming because we're going to hear a crowd this year. It's going to be good to see a crowd up in them games, and nothing is better than having that energy of feeling people there vibing off your swing, your 99, 101 miles per hour fastballs, hearing the pound of that mitt, of like going into second base, sliding, diving, head first diving out there, making diving plays. Man, I'm looking forward to it all. The game has changed. There's different levels of play now. That's thanks to the likes of Ronald Acuna Jr. from the Atlanta Braves, Juan Soto, a champion from the Washington Nationals, and the main man that came through with the flow, with the hair, with the flair. I'm talking about Fernando Tatis Jr. Yeah, that's a $340 million man for the San Diego Padres. These young cats have been shifting the way the game is played and the way it's watched. I mean, nothing is like that. I think that's the type of characteristics we've been looking for to get people who don't watch baseball to watch it, to really like flow with the vibe. And it's gonna be good to see that because, man, there's a lot of flair everywhere. Speaking of flair, I got the Mets on. You know, I bangs with the Mets. The Mets, they looking good this year. I'm a Boston fan. We ain't looking too crazy, but we might surprise y'all. But the Mets, though, they got some heavy hitters, and you know they got the best pitch in the game. Come on, Jacob deGrom. If you haven't heard about him, he's a two-time Cy Young Award winner. He's the best baseball player in the world as a pitcher. He's number one. No one is taking him down. So someone's gonna see if they could try to take his crown away this year. But man, it's looking like he ain't gonna stop. But another person that ain't gonna stop, the shortstop that just went to the Mets, Francisco Lindor, Mr. Smile, the man with the style, the man ready to do it, ready to be it. Especially in New York. Come on, he was with the Cleveland Indians, took him to the World Series, didn't take that, but he was always the top shortstop in the game in the last 5 to 7 years. He's been doing it, he's been proving it, and this is his year to really take that crown. Because Fernando Tatis Jr. is over here trying to like take it, but not on Francisco Lindor's watch. But if the Mets do their thing this year, he'll be a big part of it. So I'm looking forward to see what he's gonna do in that Mets, in that blue and orange, representing Queens, representing New York. So it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. Don't forget about New York when you're talking about the Yankees. The Yankees, they always got the heavy hitters. I mean, they're called the Bronx Bombers. It's not for no reason, you know? They're ready to do it. And we're talking about Aaron Judge. He's like 6'8", number 99, right fielder, ready to booyah. You know? If he's healthy, we could have a promising season. We also got Giancarlo Stanton. Another 6'7", big man, ready to pound them balls. And he be wildin'. His swing be crazy. And he just stays there like, you know what I did. So if they both healthy, forget about it. They lost Luke Voigt, but let's see if they come back later. He was last year's home run king. He had 22 jacks in a 60-game season. Pretty good job. He made it happen. DJ LeMahieu, the batting champion, he stood. He came back to the Yankees. He was like, thinking about going elsewhere because the money was taking him somewhere, but he was like, you know what? I want to see if we could do something in New York, in the Bronx. So let's see what DJ LeMahieu and the Bronx do with their $300+ million arm, Garrett Cole. Let's see if he comes through bringing the heat. Let's see if all the pieces that the Yankees got, if they mesh well together to bring something better. Could it be a class in New York City? Could it be a Subway Series? Who knows? Let's see what happens. It's going to be good to see all these big stars. Mike Trout, best player in baseball. You know I always got to mention him. If you don't know him, no. I mean, come on. This guy been a 3-time MVP. Always in the top ranking. #1 player in the world right now. You got to watch out with him. Pujols is his last year, at least contract-wise, with the Angels. So let's see what he does. He was looking good in the spring. I'm really rooting for him. He already broke the record of Willie Mays. Let's see what's the next records he's going to break. Speaking of records and OGs of the game, Miguel Cabrera from the Detroit Tigers. I mean, this guy is a Triple Crown winner. He's a 2-time MVP. He's a batting champion like 3 to 4 times in his career. This guy wilded out, and he was a World Series champion. So he's done it all. He's made it happen. That's the guy. He's actually a few home runs away, I believe 13 home runs away from making the exclusive club of the 500 homers club. He's already over 300 batting average. He's about to get 500 home runs. He's close to getting 2,000 RBIs and close to getting those 3,000 hits. Man, it's going to be something. He might get a few of those this year. But I'm rooting for him to at least get that home run in, get those 13 home runs just to be part of that elusive club and seeing what he does next to elevate his career. You know, we got a lot of big guys making big numbers. Shout out to Max Scherzer as well. He's about to get 3,000 Ks. Huge, huge, huge landmark for a pitcher. Let's see what he does with the Nats. Let's see if they continue to elevate and create what they can do. I'm just looking forward to the best of the best, showing the best of the best, giving the best of the best, because that's all we want, the best of the best. So speaking of Angels, I spoke about it, but Shohei Ohtani-san, the man from Japan, he's been killing it in the spring training as a hitter. Let's see if he can come through and pitch, because he's been throwing 100 miles per hour. Got rocked the other day, but that's spring training. Who cares? Those numbers don't count. It's about what you do right now in Diamond right now in 162. If you could do that for 162 games and prove what you'll be about, then we're going to see it. I'm just looking forward to see what happens, who elevates their game, what breakout players we might see. Who knows? We got Randy Arozarena. You know, I spoke about him a lot during the World Series and the playoffs.
Arozarena, swing, deep right, Apple tackle bomb, gone. Randy Arozarena in the first inning gets them the lead, 1-0.
Because he was just killing. He was the ALCS MVP. He broke records for home runs in the postseason. He was wilding, and he's a rookie this year. So he did that before even being eligible to be a rookie. So Randy Arozarena, he's about to have the crown of the Rookie of the Year if he be about it. Let's see if he about it. He showed it in the World Series, didn't win the chip because LA Dodgers, come on, man, all bets on Mookie. So if you put in the bets in, you know Los Angeles Dodgers, they're on top because they're the reigning champions, and they're ready to do it in 162 games. Not just 60 games, they're trying to really prove it. Yo, we're going back to back. And they're looking good. Pitching staff is as strong as it's always been. They got the reigning Cy Young Award winner, Trevor Bauer. That's that Bauer power. Come on, man. And that guy, he's always great to watch, man. I really respect Trevor Bauer and the way he does things. Keep doing you. Keep talking that talk. But most importantly, walk the walk. Because that's what you'll be about. So I'm looking forward to see what happens there. Corey Seager is looking crazy. He was the NLCS and the World Series MVP. Wilding, raking, breaking records, and making it happen. So I'm looking forward to all these pieces tying in. Let's see who really gets it in, because the Padres is looking good. That's a sneaky Castro right there. They just got Blake Snell, who got pulled from the World Series game. So it's going to be good to see what he does. They got Yu Darvish. He was runner-up for Cy Young. So you got these top pitchers in the game pulling up to a top young hitting team with Manny Machado, Fernando Tatis Jr., There's a lot of pieces there, and they got a good farm system. So we might see the Padres ringing some bells pretty soon. And it's going to be cool to see that in the next couple of years.
We'd love to see that. We would love to see that, Jack.
Another team that I'm looking forward to is the Chicago White Sox. Man, Tim Anderson, man, got swag. Yo, TA7 be killing it. He be ready to do it. Swag season. And he hits for average, man. He was a batting champion in 2019, runner-up 2020. He showed a lot of promise. And, of course, Jose Abreu, the reigning MVP, he's ready to play, and he's not playing. He ain't playing no more. I'm looking forward to see all these elevation creations. I'm looking forward to see what we do next as our part as fans to continue enjoying this. And those who aren't fans, hey, peep in, stay tuned. But trust me, you're going to want to be that man, that woman that sees what happens. And you might be someone in the stands. This is the time of the year of the fans. Because now we really appreciate the ideas of fans in the stands, waving their hands, doing all they can to make sure that they support their players, support their home and where they're from. It's going to be a good season. I'm looking forward to every bit of it. And I'm going to continue talking baseball talk. You know, Reggie the German is always about all different types of talks. I'm trying to be, I got a few podcasts coming on. I got different things picking up for me. musically, artistically, as an actor, as a podcaster, as anything that I could formulate through words or through visuals, through sounds. I'm just trying to be all around. I'm looking forward to what we could do to continue this relationship from Reggie to Germ, to all the germs out there. You know what it is. We're only spreading love. We're only spreading truth. We spreading the best that we can from me to you, from you to me. We are all part of this unity. So let's do this universally, because that's what we're all about, right? Connection and projection, and make sure we have the right protection away from infection. You know what it is, man. Reggie the Germ, always showing love. Show love, like, comment, subscribe, feel the vibe, and see where this ride takes you. You was ready. This is Reggie the Germ talking baseball. Let's see what I talk about next. You was ready.